Good buddy of mine was kicked off of TikTok for a couple of days for saying some shit that I don't know if he should have said that shit like even in real life. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I didn't get kicked off.
Yeah, you did.
No, they took my video down.
Same thing.
Yeah, but I can still post. And
Hold
all.
up.
See, last time I couldn't post.
What's the difference?
I couldn't go live for a
What's
week.
the difference in getting you got kicked off?
Yeah.
Your stuff was on there,
Yeah.
and then it was
Yeah, my
off of there.
content got kicked off, but they didn't ban me from getting on it, which they did the first time, But
I told you.
it is what it is.
I told you.
Yeah. Well, that's all of them, though.
I know, because you can't say words. You got like keywords you can't say.
Yeah.
Like you got to say unalive now, and somebody self-deleted, and
Well, I don't like how it's as easy just to report somebody, because that means anybody could just report you. Now,
you talking about TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh,
On all
TikTok
of them, really.
Yeah, but TikTok is baby China.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the most communist ass.
It really is.
Oh, can you say communist?
On here we can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all up in here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we're good. I'll beep it out.
We'll
beep it
I
out.
if you had a Rottweiler that named Commie that came over here. Get him, Commie!
We'll beep it out after the part. They'll think we're saying cunt.
I got you.
But no, they are. They're probably the worst. I mean, this the Red app that we're on, right now, it's not as bad, but they'll still,
But what does that say about us? You know how many times I've heard those keywords as a normal everyday regimen growing up?
Yeah.
Do they understand that for the first 25 and then 80% of the rest of the years that I've been on this earth, I've heard that every day without even flinching.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. They say we need to progress. We're past those times.
Really?
It's time to stop hurting feelings.
We got to start calling each other brother.
Yeah, because I got called a bully is what they said. I was bullying on TikTok because I called people fat. Now, I didn't call the person. I wasn't like,
wait. But if somebody is fat, then so that they are, but you can't call somebody what they are?
Well, as part of my response video after I got that video got kicked off, I said, and of course I'm joking because I don't give a fuck, but I said I get skinny shamed all the time, but I can't fat shame. You know what I mean? And it's true. Somebody's like, damn, you skinny. Well, why is that difference with me saying, damn, you fat? There ain't no difference.
I'm with you, brother.
You know what I'm saying, brother? and look, I'm wondering myself, and not to, like you said, not to get over political, but I'm curious, had that video been about the Trump campaign, if I'd have got the same response and they would have took it down. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a video of me making fun of the Kamala, some ad that came out in support of Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And of course, I was on there making fun of that, and I was name calling. I was calling people fat pieces of shit. And
let me tell you what you did wrong. You absolutely did wrong when you did that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked about some dude having a corn cob stuck up his ass. And,
you can't talk about old camel.
Yeah, the video is actually still up on YouTube as of right now. But,
yeah.
But I'm just curious now, because I don't even know if it was so much the Kamala shit. I'm just curious, like, had they, if I was on there saying Trump's, you need something shoved up his ass, if that would have been the same.
Maybe. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you got on there and Mr. Roger, you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And Bryant Gumbel and Mr. Roger, an episode of you talking about that side.
Yeah.
It would have got banned and taken down.
Thing.
And I told you that shit, though.
I know, but I don't even think it was TikTok.
No, he don't want to listen. He ain't going to listen.
Why should you listen, though? We supposed to cater to them? I'd rather just get kicked off the platform. Like,
dude, you got to start listening.
No, that ain't. So we gonna get on there. So guys,
no,
hey, unicorns.
But the thing of it is, like, you jumped in a Rottweiler's yard and you bitching ass, and I told you I said that dude bites. You know what I mean?
I know, but you keep telling me that, like, I wasn't aware that they would. That's why I never had TikTok for the longest time. I refused to get it. But then once we started this, it was like, well, let me just make an account and see where it goes. Well, it was taking off a little bit. I dropped that video. We gained thousands of subscribers overnight, and then it's gone. And I'm thinking, well, if this is how it's going to be, I'm just going to keep fucking with them until they say you can't be on here no more. Because what you going to do one day, suppose you got 500,000 followers, and then they ruin your shit. You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you this. This skin color that I have right here, right? I have to be diverse in this.
Right.
I cannot act like a certain group, right? The closest I can act to a certain group is not even American.
Yeah.
With the way that I look. Of course, but I was born here.
Yeah.
And my family history goes back.
Yeah, but we talk about social media.
No, because I'm making a point of that. Same thing with this social media stuff that's going on. You have to be diverse. And I'm telling you it from the bottom of my heart because I know it to be true. You have to be diverse.
I know, but it depends on what you mean by have to.
You have to.
Do what?
If you put the old farmer's adage, if you put all of your eggs in one basket.
I know, but you're not listening to me. To do what?
Oh, no.
Why do you have to be?
So you can wake up tomorrow.
What if you just say, I don't need all this shit. It's just a fun hobby to do. And then they take it all away from you. You're not losing nothing, but, that's my point. So in other words,
but I'm a kid, though. I want to have all of that shit.
If me and you can't get on TikTok no more with B.S.ing, it's not ending our lives.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
But not for you.
Oh, please. Please. No, you got your own personal account that you behave on.
No, it's not that.
I see what you're saying. If you're trying to make it in this whole universe as a social media influencer, then yeah, you need to behave. But
no, not to behave.
I don't think we need to fucking...
No, not to behave. Not to behave. Still be yourself. There is guidelines.
I called him a fat piece of shit because that's what he looked like. I won't do that again, though, honestly. I did learn. I'll try to curb my... my language.
That wasn't, I was, hold up, I gotta let that die, dude.
No, I learned a valuable lesson. Just, be a little bit more cautious.
Anyway, because I know I'm going off the rails. Yeah, you got to be diverse. You got to, you don't put all your eggs in one basket.
No, not if you want to do this.
And I know it's like, it ain't that much more work to spread your stuff across a couple of platforms.
But is that not a shame that
it is? Wait, hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
What you have to. It's not yours. You understand that, right?
Exactly.
TikTok is not yours.
No, it ain't.
YouTube ain't yours. TikTok is not yours. Who else?
X is.
Is not yours.
Elon, it's a free for all right now. Yeah. But
I keep forgetting about X. I'm not a.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
X
where
is the only one
that's that. You know that, right?
What's
I
that?
won't look at X. And you won't really get on TikTok.
You ain't missed. I get on TikTok. I just
don't get on TikTok.
I've had 2 bad experiences since I've really been at it. And it's like, what am I gonna do?
What? Because you've been on it for 2 days.
Yes, and both times. So I'm saying.
You understand what I'm saying?
How do you get around that? Besides,
you don't, man.
Besides getting on there and trying to play video games like the kids are doing.
You don't. You don't. It's like
I think if you watch your language a little bit, because honestly, had I not been calling somebody a fat ass in there, I wouldn't have got the bullying thing. Had I not talked about that dude putting a corn cob up his ass, I wouldn't have got the sexual harassment. And that's not what I meant. He was sitting like this. So I was talking about his posture. You know what I mean? I didn't mean he was. But the problem is I had a piece of corn on the video. I had a piece of corn.
How was he sitting again?
He was sitting on that tailgate like this. I am a man. And I'm like, what the? So I put a piece of corn going up and down under him. I didn't think nothing of it. And that's what happened. I won't do that again. So, yeah. It's a matter of time before we're banned on all of them. I mean, they got you by the balls on all of these things because as soon as they know, especially when you start monetizing, because then they really got you, you know what I mean? They make you start self-censoring because you don't want to get kicked off, which is what you're telling me to do. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not telling you to do that.
Now, Spotify, we can get on there and act an ass.
I'm saying be diverse. I'm saying if you put content out, content out across a lot of different places. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm not telling you to
I get it.
Bring it down.
And we're on every platform.
Right?
It's just some of them take off better than others, but we're on every single one. Yeah. Every one that's important.
Well, you know what? My favorite one is Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wonder why?
Well, for one, they let you be yourself on that motherfucker, but
more so on Spotify, it used less juice out of your phone.
Yeah,
you can use it for music and shit too. Whenever you get tired of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
No. I mean, but who would ever get tired of my shit, right?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
But you can take that bad boy and you can put it in your pocket. Dude, I have my earbuds in, and I'll take, I'll turn it on, my podcast or whatever, and put that bitch in my pocket and go, because I like YouTube, because YouTube is probably the easiest to navigate.
But I watch all my podcasts on Spotify. But the thing of it is,
you have to sit there and leave it up, or you get this YouTube Premium.
Yeah,
no, come on, man.
No, Spotify is a shit.
Spotify is free.
Yeah,
it's uncensored.
Yeah,
all you have to do is a name and a password.
That's it
to get it set up.
Yeah,
and then go in. I don't think it even takes an email.
I don't know. I don't remember, but that's all I listen to podcasts on, because I'm with you. I can be cutting grass, put your headphones on, put that shit in your pocket, and you're done.
Spotify is the shit.
Yeah.
I mean.
It is.
Dude, above all. Yeah. Above all.
They just don't do they don't push the short form shit like a lot of these platforms are going to where, you know what I mean? You don't have to make a full episode podcast, That's the only minus I see to it is like YouTube has their shorts where you can just scroll.
Yeah, but you got screen time. No, but that's for screen time shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about not having screen time.
Yeah.
and you just grab something, especially like, if you're going to be doing something for the next 20 minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm going to go and listen with.
No, I'm talking about us as far as content creators, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I like Spotify, but I also like the option of being able to drop short form content because that's where you get a lot of your views from. If you're just getting started in this, believe me, you're going to get the bulk of them in that. But, TikTok has it, of course, because that's all TikTok is pretty much. Mm-hmm. YouTube offers it. Facebook does it now. I mean, Instagram does it.
No, they all do.
Yeah, exactly. But Spotify
to try to get around so you can get your podcast in. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you're trying to listen, like like to people right now, if you don't want to listen to this, but you want to go on about your day because like
Spotify or Apple Music. I mean, Apple, we on there too. But
I'll say this: one good thing about being on Spotify. And that's the same as being across multiple platforms is if one platform decides to shut you down, you got the other one still going. And then not only that, but you can get right back on that platform. What you're probably going to do is say, hey, y'all go back and watch my video on YouTube because they got me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Anyway. I like being on all of them for sure. It works. But I just know we grew faster on YouTube than any of them.
Well, growth and all of that, I mean.
We were getting there on TikTok till they fucking put a hammer down this morning.
It all plays into it,
yeah.
With growth and all. But I think that staying across multiple platforms is the best way to go. And that would have to have all of your eggs in one basket, dude. Stuff to come. I'm gonna start. I got to try to find a way. When I say I mean we, because I don't think I have the attention span to do it on my own to record these conversations
with
oh man,
just any of the shit you get into.
Just calling customer service.
Yeah. That's the best.
Dude, just the customer service is like,
and to tell them this is being recorded for quality assurance. Nah, just tell them that this is being recorded for quality.
Oh yeah,
and they're like, oh okay.
Oh yeah.
This is Mark.
Yeah, I beat down on all of them. Yeah. As soon as I get on the phone with them, I just start going, and the first person you're gonna talk to is trash.
Yes.
And then from there, you're gonna talk to somebody that's a little bit better. They're gonna put you on hold forever. And then they want you to fill out a survey. When they tell me to stay on the phone and fill out a survey, I hang up. Click. You know why, right?
Yeah.
If you have a problem with them and then you fill out a survey, you tell them you're now on your dime telling them how to correct the situation.
I see what you're saying. It's like, fuck you, I ain't helping you.
No,
what if it's great service?
Huh?
What if it's great service?
I'll still hang up. When they start sharing that when they start sharing that money, I'll stay on the phone as long as they want.
With it. That's what it ought to be. Give me $10. I'll fill this bitch out.
Straight up.
I do like the point that you make about not ever complaining because you're helping them fix an issue.
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
Fuck you, figure it out. You know what I mean?
Dude, out of all that's wrong in my head, I got a little bit that's
well,
right.
it's habit for most people to say, I'm going to voice my fucking complaint.
Oh, yeah, and they fill out a customer complaint form and all of this and all of that. Yeah. And what they do is they probably grab your demographics off of the internet somewhere and they'd be like, white guy, mid-30s, whatever, because he got all of your thing like that, and he doesn't like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then they tell you, and if you're ever talking to somebody that's white, and you think in their mid-30s, you talk to them like this or something. No.
Yeah.
You're going to figure that shit out on your own. I ain't filling out none of that.
I got you.
None.
Yeah.
So, shout out to my white people in the mid-30s.
Well, you ready?
All right. Yeah, well, that's it.
Let's wrap it up.
I'm Bougie.
I'm fucking banned on TikTok. BSing with the guys. We'll see y'all later.
Later.